Ladies and gents, welcome to another session of Boilermaker Mondays. So, John from Whiskey and Sound, and I promised that I was going to be doing a New England IPA beer pairing with the whiskey today. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, what I will be looking at is one that was one that I picked up out of curiosity from Dainton Brewery. These guys, they never they never fail to amaze me with either their themes of their beers or just the flavors that they come up with, especially their stouts. They do some pretty full on funky stouts, porters, and even some of their New England IPAs, which is what I'll be tasting today. So this one in particular is called Wonderland, which is a white chocolate New England IPA. Put my teeth back in my mouth, and for those that are unfamiliar with New England IPAs, what they are. So IPAs are known for being a full-bodied flavored beer. The hops is really strong. Bitterness is probably paramount on the IPAs. Now, New England IPA is fruity, it's hoppy, but without the bitterness. So, which is why it's a popular summer beer, probably people can call it. So it's one that I enjoy. It's very easy to drink, and pretty much goes with anything really that's light, fruity. So I've got something in mind that I want to try. So it's either going to go really well or it's going to go pear shaped. Because it's a white chocolate New England IPA. I'm going to try and pair it back with a whiskey. It's got like dark chocolate in it, and try to create like the Cadbury marble effect out of the Boilermaker. So we'll see what happens anyway. So, all right, Dainton Brewery, Wonderland, white chocolate, New England IPA. And all right, whilst I'm letting this thing settle itself out, the whiskey that I have of choice is I'll get some footage of that being poured. That's lovely and chunky. Wow, not bad. All right. So whilst that's doing its thing over there, the whiskey. Oh wow, that's so fruity. That's so fruity. So the whiskey that I'm looking to pair it back with is a Hellyers Road 16-year-old Whisky Club release exclusive. So I don't know if you can see that. No, because the flash is too bloody bright. That's all right. There we go. So there's that Hellyers Road 16 years Whisky Club release. There is a difference because there is one on the site, which is their 16-year-old release. But this was one that came out January 2019 as a Whisky Club exclusive. That whiskey is crisp apples, butterscotch, dark chocolate. That's what I get on it anyway. And it's a very fresh, very summery whiskey. Hence why it also came out in January 2019. So here's leftover from one that I decanted earlier. So that's what I'm going to be using on this particular Boilermaker today, and we'll see how this goes. So like I said, it's either going to go very pear-shaped or it's going to be pretty close to what I was predicting, which would be like a Cadbury marble kind of effect, which is the white chocolate, dark chocolate, or milk chocolate put together. So we'll see what happens. Right, so yeah, get all that fruit that you'd expect, and like very citrusy, very florally, which you'd expect from a New England IPA. Yeah, that smells nice. And I should have really let this one air out in the glass a bit beforehand, but that's all right, not to worry. In the meantime, all right. Yeah, so it's still got the butterscotch there. That's on the nose at the moment. So I might let that air out for a bit. So whilst that is the case, I will enjoy this really chunky. It looks like, wow, that's So damn, it's got floaties galore. That's epic. Like I get that New England, well, yeah, New England IPAs are hazy, but um, and I think that's got something to do with the way that like it's the oils that are extracted from the unboiled hops. I believe that's what gives it a cloudy or hazy approach. Brewers, correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but I think that's what the go is. So that fit into that glass just lovely. Right, let's see how this goes. Oh, that's was not what I on the nose. That was not what I was expecting. But yeah, right. That's got a lovely element of white chocolate to it. Yeah, right. That's actually a really nice New England IPA. Well done to the guys at Dainton. That's awesome. Mm. All right. So beer wash. Let's go for a whiskey rinse. Okay. There's that crisp apple. Yeah. Butterscotch is there. Yeah, there's that. The dark chocolate actually comes through more on the palate, I must admit. So, but yeah, heaps of like crisp green, like Granny Smith apples. I'll get bit of cut grass. Yeah, this is real nice, crisp, clean, spirited whiskey. All right, wish me all the best. See how this one works. Hmm. Wow. Yeah, that's really nice. That's actually a really nice pairing. Really nice pairing. So that brought the that blended well with the it. It pretty much become yeah. It's just a chocolate fruit bomb. Really, that's what it's turned it into. Um, I won't say it was more white chocolate and or more dark chocolate. It was just yeah. It was just turning into milk chocolate, I guess. And heaps of fruit. Heaps of fruit was paramount. Like you get your apples from there, get your citrus notes from, or yeah, you get your heaps of citrus from here. So like heaps of summer fruits. So I'd probably say there was yeah, it's almost. Or I get like lemon tang out of this thing, or like there's even like hints of passion fruit in there. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's just a really nice beer. I'm so bloody impressed with this, um, and I'm glad I got a couple more as well. Yeah, yeah, that's got heaps of passion fruit in there. Bloody hell. Um, you know what? This isn't a bad Boilermaker, but now the more that I really don't want to open it yet. I will do that at another time. I want to do open that bottle. I'm going to come back with this beer, definitely. Um, Teeling, 24-year-old Irish whiskey. I've heard is like a passion fruit bomb. I reckon that would be just epic with this New England IPA. So what I'm going to do is I'll go whiskey wash and I'll go beer rinse and see how that one goes instead. Yeah, now it's had a bit more airtime in the glass, so it's doing exactly what I wanted to do now. That chocolate's starting to come out, which is good. Mm-hmm. Coat the palate through, beautiful. Um, that is a pretty stunning whiskey. And already, just having the whiskey on the palate there, I'm getting more honey coming out of this for some reason, which is really weird. But anyway, yeah, right. That went completely different. So that brought all the milk chocolate through, and it's like it cut the fruit out going that way. So yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fun. Either way that you want to go about that. So that's yeah, what a pairing that one is. So Wonderland White Chocolate IPA in Hellyers Road, 16 years old, whiskey club release, I should say. What a pairing that was. Cool. That is so much fun. And that is such an awesome beer. I think the highlight of this particular Boilermaker was actually the beer. This is such a fun little ride. I'm yeah, really impressed with that one. Dainton, top scores once again for an awesome New England IPA, man. Job well done. So, right, I think, well, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. And next week, I will keep it a surprise as to whether I go another stout or not. And I will also keep it a surprise whether or not I may have a visitor that may be accompanying me on the discussions of Boilermakers, how to pair and how they go about things. So I'm hoping that'll be next week's episode. If it can't be done for next week's, it will most likely be the following week's. But either way, I will be having a guest on here via Zoom, and he's no stranger to the industry. So he won't need any introductions. I won't say who it is yet, but I'll let you stew on who that might be. Anyway, thank you very much for your time once again. Like I said, any other products that you want me to try to review for you or try to pair back for you, please put them in the comments in the video or hit me up on my Facebook or my Instagram. And yeah, please follow us on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. And give us some feedback as well, ways that I can yeah, make this more enjoyable for everyone, or ways I can better it. Or you can tell me that I'm doing a pretty cool job and don't change anything. Anyway, have a good night and have a safe week and enjoy your Boilermakers from here on. Thank you very much, ladies and gents. That's me done for another Boilermaker Monday night.